and selling tickets like crazy. Oh, we also have to thank Lori's Mailboxes. She sold tickets for us, so we're grateful for that. There's a couple of people that we need to talk about tonight, besides Cinda and I. We hope that you enjoyed the meal. We also had some help from Jessica, Cinda's daughter. God bless her, couldn't have done it without her. Marisa is at the door collecting cash, and she is like the policewoman of the entrance. You are not getting in without a ticket when she's sitting there. And then my good friend Kathy, wherever she is, who I invite her down here all the time. She comes from St. Charles, and she always says, so what kind of work do you have for me? Poor woman, she never comes down here just to have fun. She always ends up in the kitchen or prepping or working in one way or another. So Kathy, wherever you are, thank you. Also, my friend Judy and her husband Kenny came from Lamont, and little did they know they were gonna end up in the kitchen. So a big thank you to all of those who helped us put this together. Also, the linen tablecloths that are on the tables came from Fabi and Miguel. And Miguel was our DJ for Stetsons and Sombreros, if you were at the park for that. And his wife and he do a party rental service as well. So they have tables and chairs and tablecloths, and they're gonna be here tonight, so I'm sure she's bringing cards with her. I asked her to. And I've got some of Miguel's cards, so if you need entertainment, those of you who have heard him know how nice he does. And then they can do anything you need for a small gathering or a gathering of this size, as you can see. So they'll be here later on. There was something else. Oh, we talked about this, but so who has been to Jammin at the Clock at least once every year for the last 6 years? We're in 6 years. So if you've been there at least once in 6 years, stand up, please. If you've been there twice in 6 years. Have you been there every month, at least once a month for 6 years? How about twice a month for 5 years? How many people have been at Jammin at the Clock 3 out of 4 weeks every month for the last 5 years? Oh, they're still standing. Okay. How many have never missed a single week in 6 years? Not 1 week. Okay, well, we're still standing. Okay. But no, it's not us. They're not here today, but Cookie, Haraney, and Don have been at Jammin at the Clock every single week since the first week of Jammin. So even with the drum circles, they were there for karaoke. Remember that, Char? You saved my butt on that one. Boy, that was a winner. Carpool karaoke. I'm the only one up there with my but yeah, that was funny. But yeah, every single week they have been there. This is the first Jammin event that they have not attended. And we gave them 2 tickets, but apparently they're not feeling well. So unfortunately they're not here, but this is the first time they've missed. So we just wanted to acknowledge them. So even in their absentia, let's put our hands together for Cookie and Don. We also want to thank some of you who contribute on a regular basis. Thank you for your donations and contributions. Some have sponsored bands. Thank you for those who have sponsored bands and donated to a cause. Where is Jay and Melissa Durbajo, excuse me. They helped us bring Cadillac Groove the first year we had them, and we couldn't have done it without them. So I think we need to thank anybody else. Streator Home, John Anderson, we asked him to come, but they couldn't make it tonight, but they donated electricity for the bands that play in the street. He's kind enough to let us plug in and use their power. George Smith and the Smith Brothers. The brother of the Smith Brothers. Okay. So anyway, so I think we're done with dinner a little early. We're going to pick up that last trash, if you'd be so kind, as I said. Push it to the ends of the table. Quentin is like antsy back there to get started. Oh, and how could I forget Alan Culver? Alan Culver, who, right? Who photographs and videotapes every single event in Streator. I swear to God, I don't know. This guy's like got his ear to the ground. And he hears a rumble and he follows it. And if you want to know where anything is happening in Streator, that's the guy. The heck with Facebook. We got Alan. Anything else? You're up.
Thanks everybody for coming out, and thank you for all your support for the last 6 years, and I can hardly wait for year number 7.
All right, well, it's time for some rock and roll. Let's do some dancing, some hooting and hollering. Yeah, all with